What's up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. What a season it has been in the Premier League. The 2025-2026 campaign has delivered drama, redemption, heartbreak, and one long overdue title. Anyway, let's break it all down. Now, let's start with Arsenal. Arsenal Football Club are Premier League champions. After years of near misses, false dawns, and painful collapses, Mikel Arteta's side finally did it. We did it. We finished the season on 85 points, seven clear of second place Manchester City. Beat that. Now, this is a different Arsenal altogether. Composed, relentless, clinical when it mattered. Winning 26 games, losing 5, and for the most of the season, they simply refused to let City get close. Well, this wasn't a title handed to Arsenal. It was earned game by game, week by week. For the Arsenal faithful who have waited over 2 decades for this moment, see, that's one's for you. Now, to Manchester City, who finished second on 78 points, that actually tells us the story of their season. Still a top two club, still capable of brilliant football, but no longer the untouchable machine they were under peak Guardiola. They won 23 games but dropped too many points in crucial moments. With questions continuing to swirl around the squad's depth and some key aging players. The question now is whether City can rebuild fast enough to challenge again next season. That's a huge question. Now, to the biggest surprise, Manchester United's resurgence. Oh my God. Now, nobody saw this coming quite like the way it did. Manchester United in third place, 71 points, booked a Champions League return after years in the wilderness. I'm so sorry, Manchester United fan. Manchester United won 20 games and were surprisingly consistent. Well, especially the second half of the season, since the arrival of Carrick as their interim manager. He's not their manager though. The dressing room looks unified. The defense was, solid. The attack was fluid. And you could actually see genuine quality from Manchester United. Old Trafford is daring to believe again. Now, to Aston Villa and Liverpool, well, I call them the disappointment. Aston Villa finished fourth on 65 points. Decent on paper, but for a club with their ambition and investment, a team that many of us tipped for a title challenge, it feels like a season where they underperformed. Yes, they won the Europa League, but in the Premier League, they did underperform. They were too inconsistent, too many draws in games they should have won. That's the crazy part. Now, for Liverpool in fifth on 60 points, it's frankly a poor return. Whatever it is that happened at Anfield, they have to sort it out. 15th place finishes in form runs, drop points at home, and a squad that looks like it needs significant surgery in the summer. This is not the Liverpool we know, and with Arne Slot, stepping aside, never can tell what will happen for Liverpool next season. Now, to the middle park where we've got Bournemouth, Sunderland, and the surprise packages. Bournemouth in sixth place is a brilliant, beautiful story. 57 points, competing with the big boys and playing, some of the most entertaining football outside the top four. Their recruitment has been smart. I'm not going to lie about it. Their manager has been outstanding and they've cemented themselves as a genuine Premier League presence. It's not just about survival story anymore for Bournemouth. This is them trying to make their mark in the Premier League. And Sunderland, they're back in the Premier League after years away and finishing seventh in their return season. 54 points, 14 wins. That is absolutely remarkable. The Stadium of Light is buzzing again, and the Black Cats look like a club genuinely building something. Let's see if they survive the Premier League next season. Now, let's talk about the struggles. Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur, and Newcastle. Chelsea in 10th, Newcastle in 12th, and Tottenham in 17th. Three clubs with serious resources who simply did not deliver. Chelsea's inconsistency this season has been maddening, like it's been annoying. 14 wins, but 14 losses too. See, that squad is full of talent that has never clicked as a unit. Newcastle looked a shadow of the side that threatened to break into the top four a couple of years ago. And for Tottenham, 17th place, no European football, absolutely dismal for a club of that size. They survived on the last day of the season by beating Everton. The relegation zone. Relegated Burnley, Wolverhampton Wanderers, and West Ham United. And they're heading back to the championship. Such a sorry situation for West Ham United. After 11 years in the Premier League, they would have to do next season in the Sky Bet Championship. So, what does this season tell you about the Premier League going into next season? The old guard at the top is shifting. Arsenal are champions. Manchester United are back. Liverpool will definitely rebuild. Manchester City will rebuild. And the league continues to surprise us with clubs like Bournemouth and Sunderland, proving that money isn't everything like the one Chelsea has. But above all else, this season belongs to Arsenal. 22 years of waiting, and it was worth every single one of them. And let me know what you think in the comments, all right? Which Premier League club did well for you last season? Well, this season that just ended. And which Premier League club disappointed you? And what are you looking forward to next season in the Premier League? Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. And yes, I'm excited because starting tomorrow, we'll be officially shifting our focus to the FIFA World Cup. Yes, you heard me. The biggest football tournament in the entire world. The 2026 FIFA World Cup, co-hosted by United States of America, Canada, and Mexico. Yes, we are in summer and teams are camping. I cannot wait to bring you all the latest G's from, team camps and everything you need to know. It's unfortunate that the Super Eagles of Nigeria didn't make this up, but don't worry. If we're not there, we'll definitely talk about what is happening there.